All right, on to some TV on movie talk. Did you watch Power this week?
Yes.
What was your thoughts?
Uh,
Because we got jukebox is like a cycle now. She walk around with a gun. She got so much confidence now. She can bang girls in the bathroom.
I mean, she got beat up. She can't even fight. So now she got a gun and she the baddest on the block.
Yes, and she's like a psycho too about it. Don't forget that part. And like you said about Kanan going to that storage with nothing in his hand, somebody
Yeah,
came
exactly.
right behind him and robbed him. Now he thinks the short guy did it, and I don't think so.
Yes, he did.
No, I think what's the name had told him what's the guy name Joey Badass his name
Unique.
Unique, I'm sorry. I think he told Unique, and Unique had one in there and got it, because you see
No,
how Unique
I
got
think he
all this
went in there and
money
got
all of
his
a sudden.
own bread.
But Unique got all his money all of a sudden.
Unique robbed like three of their spots. Of course, he gonna have a lot of bread.
Nah,
Yes, he did. He hit the.
yeah, he robbed the
Okay,
spots. He robbed the
no, he
spots.
got
You're right.
bread.
But then he can go in the stores and get his stuff back, and getting all the clothes and jewelry and all that stuff again. He
He
stole
got.
that boy's money.
No, that little fucking midget stole all the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause where he at? So he ain't steal the money, but he just going.
Oh, that's a storyline, TV storyline
Yeah.
stuff.
He took that money and split town.
What else happened?
Unique
Nothing.
threatened. Unique threatened his girlfriend. He said you can't go see your sick mom. You got to stay in the house and all this type of shit. I'm like, this nigga's crazy.
Yeah. And how about Lulu? Lulu was supposed to be a turn the page and change his life around and stuff. Now all of a sudden he back in the gangster shit now,
Mm-hmm.
in a blink of the eye.
Yep.
And like we said, we already knew that they was gonna rob that when the dude that this is how the writing is on Power. When the guy brought up how he keep money in the house, that's the
Mm-hmm.
first thing I was like,
Yep.
I
You
said to
already know
myself,
what's
well, we gonna
coming.
rob him, right? So they got the right house, but the guy don't even live there anymore. So
He said he was renting it out or something.
yeah, yeah. And now the dude messed up like, oh shit, which was
Mhm.
already done from the jump anyway.
Yep.
Anything else on there?
Uh, like I said, the storyline is so crazy. So he sees his mom give the cops some money. Now all of a sudden he think his mom killed his friend.
All
What do
right.
one got to do with the other? Just because she paying off a cop don't got nothing to do with that. I understand that y'all
Uh-huh.
said y'all think some cops did it. That don't mean your mom has something to do with that.
Uh-huh.
That was so stupid to me. And now they just be fucking making up shit that don't even make sense.
Exactly. Anything else?
No.
Anything else on the TV front?
I told you I didn't really watch shit. Shay watched Baddies reunion, and they be
Hmm.
fighting and all and carrying on that crazy shit.
The only thing I see about that show is the clips they post on Twitter.
This is super ratchet TV,
Hmm.
but they say there's another network worse than that. Now it's called like Now That's TV or something. That's what one of these other ones that got all these different people on there that do the same shit. But it says
Hmm.
worse than the Zeus. A lot of the girls that's on the Zeus network came from that network.
My thing is, okay, you having a platform where all these young ladies do is fight, right? Suppose they get in a fight and one of the girls get her damn eye pop out or something like that.
They get fucked up. I done seen girls walking around with fucking lumps on their head from getting busted in the head. They bleeding. The girl got what happened to her? She got bit in the chest. She had a hole in her chest. She still put makeup on it to this day.
Hmm.
Uh, they be getting fucked up on there.
And the network isn't culpable in providing this.
I guess not. The one girl bust out with a BB gun, shooting them all in their ass and shit. They running for their life. She talking about
Hmm.
she had to go to the hospital and get the pellets removed and all this type of shit.
Anything else TV
The
wise?
the
Oh,
the
good.
guy the guy that owns the Zeus network, they said he was banging like three or four of the girls on the show.
Hmm.
And I seen a thing about him. It was like a little documentary thing or something I was seeing. No, it was the guy when they started the Zeus network. He didn't put no money up. The guy that's running it, making all the money. But
Right.
one guy put up all the money. He got burnt. And then the white girl, she did the advertisement and all the stuff and did all the shit for the company. This when it first started, it was like 3 of them. But then he going on show talking about I built this from my sweat and tears from the ground up by myself. I'm like, this dude is full of shit.
Anything else TV wise?
Mm-mm.
I took your advice and watched The Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Frank. Number one, the only reason why people was into her, well, women was into her, is because she was good looking. She was slim, blonde hair,
That
good
always the
looking.
case when it comes to stuff like that.
Second of all, this is what I always say about people. Okay, there's two able-bodied adults in the house, right? One could be cuckoo. When is the other one going to step in? So all this shit going on, the husband ain't never step in and say anything. Just
Nope.
like how when the kids got a little bit older, the oldest two, and they didn't want to be on doing their YouTube shit anymore, and the mom was like forcing them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
The husband should have stepped in and said no. The kids said they don't want to do it no more, and that's it.
He saw the way them checks was rolling in, so he was like,
Nah,
"Fuck that."
yeah, but it don't matter with checks if the kids don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
If they
but
don't want
it's
to do it anymore,
greed.
they don't
It's
want to do it.
greed. He didn't care that the kids didn't want to do no more. He wanted that check.
And I do believe that what you want to call her, a guru or whatever. I do believe that she was a lesbian and she was in love with that woman, but I
You
don't
gonna
know if they
you
have
gonna move you
relationship.
gonna move this lady in, and then she gonna start staying in your bedroom. You gonna put the man out the house. That's crazy.
Right. And that's a old school pimp tactic. How you see like she got the husband away from her, and she got the two oldest kids away from him. Then the other kid, she got the two oldest kids away from him. The other two, like what was they like? Uh, uh, Early teen kids. They was
Mm-hmm.
living with somebody else,
Yep.
and she had the other two little kids with them. You get everybody away from the woman, so that's gonna be the only person that she'll depend on was the guru or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just like the oldest pimp trick in the book. So she
Yep.
was like, yeah, the I'll forget the lady name. She wants you to leave the house, and they said, well, what did you do? Oh, I just got up and left.
Right. Left all his kids and everything, and just fucking got up and left.
Yeah, and then stop talking to the kids and all
Yep.
that stuff. Right.
They should
So
have
like,
when he went to go pick the kids up. They should have locked his monkey ass up right then and there.
hmm so that's why I say like is one person in the house that could be bat crazy. Somebody else got to step in and say, "Hey, look, no, and he just going along with the flow.
Yep.
The guru did have a nice house too, by the way. That's another thing. The guru has this nice house. She talking about some of his evil spirits in the house, and she got to move in with them. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, she just wanted to bang that girl.
hmm Yeah, good. Just three episodes. Well, the story is already. I didn't know anything about the story till I seen this documentary series.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on the movies?
Movies, not really. I watched this retarded ass movie called Simp on Tubi.
hmm
Do you got Tubi?
No.
Because you ain't gonna find it on your box, I don't think. But it was a retarded ass movie. But the ending pretty much shocked me, caught me off surprise. It
hmm
was all. It turned out to be all right.
hmm Anything else?
Mm-mm. I told you I haven't been watching anything this week.
Asian action movie. This was a Korean movie, The Gangster, the Cop, and the Devil. It's not really all that action. It was more like a suspense thriller.
Mm-hmm.
It was about this it was a serial killer killing people, right? So one day the gangster was driving and his car had broke down, and he had no, his car didn't break down. He got out the car and used the phone, and the serial killer tried to kill him, and he got away. He like got away and like was like hurt, in the hospital and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the cop was trying to get him the he was the only one that survived the serial killer. So he knew what the serial killer looked like and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the only one that survived. So the cop was trying to get him to work with them so they can get the serial killer. So eventually the gangster did, but he was like, "Look, if they catch them, so they played a game like who was going to catch them first. So if the gangsters caught them, you already know what they was going to do, and the
Mm-hmm.
cop, they was going to arrest them or whatever. So it became a race on who got who first, and they was
Mm-hmm.
having evidence. So they found the gangsters had found the knife that he used to try to kill the gangster with. So they found that they took the knife and they killed the rival gangster. So the cops is thinking that the serial killer is killing gangsters too,
Mm-hmm.
because the gangster had made fun of the cop, the gangster that got stabbed. He was making
Mm-hmm.
fun of him because he got stabbed by a guy or whatever. So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him back." So they used that murder weapon to stab the gangster. So now the cops thinking like the cops thinking that the serial killer
Mm-hmm.
was killing gangsters. It was a good movie. Our boy Don Lee. And the next movie is Venom: The Last Dance, and we could just end this here, right here. I don't need to describe this shit. I don't need to describe this shit here. This was a horrible movie. A horrible. Well, one thing I could say is what I hate what they do. Okay, you got Venom, right? And Venom has his powers. Why would you add other characters with the same powers? That doesn't make Venom special.
Right. Why would you add the father or the King Venom guy? What was his name? Scroll.
Yeah.
Why would you add him and then not even have a role really?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of
Yep.
weak. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh, you watched it?
I watched some of it. I don't think I made
Oh,
it all the way
okay.
through.
Yeah, this movie was horrible. This is a horrible. It was a waste. A darn comic book fan can write a better movie than this one.
Hmm. Yeah, I was watching it, but it was kind of stupid, so I didn't like pay attention.
And the way it ended was dumb. And yeah, it was just bad. So, all right, anything else you want to add, Phil?
Nothing really.
All right, so you could reach the judgmentals. Oh, first of all, when y'all looking at this on YouTube, subscribe also because a lot of people looked at the last week's episode about the it's what was this the name of it? I don't even have it here. But well, last week's episode, a lot of people looked at it and they you don't subscribe. A couple people will subscribe, but we needed more subscribers. So follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at PNL Judgementals, Instagram at the two underscores judgmentals, and you can email us at pnljudgementals at gmail.com.
So we
Sorry.
got a lot of freeloaders checking us out and ain't subscribing.
Yes. Uh-huh. So all right, Phil.
All right, peace.